back, eyebrows are irrelevant. But look, some people don't have eyebrows. Have you seen like Matt Smith? Matt Smith doesn't have any. You know, not everybody's blessed, dude. Like maybe there's like 3 of them. You know, it's quite the struggle for him. You know, maybe they're relevant for him. Eyebrows are just upside down beers for your eyes. Did you Raj? Thank you for screaming. How you doing? Also, why does he look so nice? I don't understand. There's something about British people. I don't know if he is British. I think he's English because he's in Doctor Who, right? And I don't know. He speaks weirdly, but also every actor that is British is in Downton Abbey, and he's in Downton Abbey. How are you doing today? Doing good, apparently. Doing good. How are you, Raj? But there's something about fucking British actors or English actors. Like, none of them are like conventionally attractive, but all of them are attractive. You know what I mean? Like, you won't find... Oh, Lou, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. You won't find, like, a Brad Pitt, you know, English actor, famous English actor. But all of them... I mean, Colin Firth is kind of, like, conventionally attractive, but he's also kind of older. No, he's not. Look at his fucking square face. He's like... He's like... the daddest of all them, you know. He's the most dad. This is the most dad person I've ever seen, you know. But you know, you see him in films and you're like, he looks kind of nice, you know. Let's not. But like, I'm gonna leave the obvious. Okay, he's daddy. I mean, you said it. Tom Hardy, I think maybe he's British. Since when? The fuck? I'm using British and English interchangeably, but I shouldn't. Well, okay, well, I'll... Is Tom Hardy, like, conventionally attractive? I don't know. Yes. I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck is conventionally attractive? Now I'm like, regressing on my whole premise of I was going on. Because, like, I think The Ingorgia was good. It's great. It's great, isn't it? Oh my god, Tom Hardy in Inception. Oh my god, dude. First of all, Inception is just like, okay, you know, Inception cast, you know, and that's the real reason I like Nolan movies. It's just like you sit back, relax, just like look at pretty men doing things and looking cool in suits. Because, like, you know, war movies, stuff and movies, like, they always have, like, they don't look as cool as they could be. In Nolan movies, also, thank you for colloportus. I'm so sorry. It's not loud enough for me to, like, be jump scared. But I'm sure it will be jump scare worthy if I were, like, playing a horror game. I was saying... Yeah, I feel like many movies don't capitalize on, like, their actors looking hot in the same way. There's 2 films that truly do. I mean, all Nolan films, basically. I did just jump scares, so that's something... Okay, it's a jump scare for you. Not for me, but for you. I just forgot what colloportus is. Yeah, fair enough. You know, now that they're free to use, basically. So Nolan movies, you're just like, you know... You just put on Inception. And you're like, who am I looking at? You know, you can look at any of these guys. You can just, like, you know, every scene you can just enjoy. You know, like, you know, and it's like DiCaprio was not even ugly at that point. He was still, like, kind of pretty. And we got, what's his fucking name? Like, Tom Hardy's, like, obviously, you know, the main asset. I'm speaking about this to, like, literally one person who's interested. I think Lou's, like, following this completely. She understands. Everybody else is just kind of lost. But, like, Tenet is the same. Tenet, you just watch Tenet, and there's, like, you know, Robert Pattinson just looking like this all film, and you're like, wow, okay. I mean, all film. It's not like most of it, But everything else, you got this guy who I don't remember what his fucking name is. I always forget. But, and they're always like smart dressed, you know? Like how men like look best when they're like dressed in suits for some reason. And you're like, you know, you don't find that many of them around. Paradoxically, like, you know, men in suits shooting things, that's usually gangster movies, and in gangster movies they just look ugly. Like they look like your grandfather. Like, I'm Italian, so that's why I can say that, but it just look like Italian dudes, like short and like chubby, and like that's not a problem, but they do also look like the kind of person, not a sexy kind of person, just like, you know, and all the women kind of look like they're mean, and I'm not into that. If you like hot guys in suits, you should wear suits. Also, hot chicks in office attire, 10 suits. You know what? One of my friends was, what is if mafia shaming? Italians are hot, don't make fun of my fetish. Look, okay, there's Italians, and there's Italians, okay? We got, you know, this is the kind of dude you will find in gangster movies. Not because he is a mafia, like part of the mafia, but just in general, like, this is the guy you will find. Like, this is not daddy material. Like, besides being like dad for Italy, in like you're like the kind of dad that would like make a scene at the restaurant, or like you're embarrassed and like you want to just apologize to the waiter about, and the rest of like the restaurant. Like, that's the kind of dad we talk about in terms of Berlusconi. But like, shout out to Berlusconi, because he was supposed to, like, he was available to become head of state, and he retired. He retired his candidacy, thank God, because that would have definitely happened if he kept on it. Let's look at young Berlusconi. Like, it does, yeah, this is exactly the kind of guy you find in gangster movies. Yes, this is exactly what I mean. This is not it. Even the suits cannot save this. Like, he had a wrist. Who the fuck is that? Is that Berlusconi for real? Like, I can't even recognize him. He looks so weird. Who is even this? Like, I can't recognize him. Like, is this him? He doesn't look like him. I mean, he's had like 1 billion plastic surgeries, you know? He literally looks like he's made of plastic. Like, do you think this is a mask? No, this is him. Like, this is just how he looks. This seems too human, in fact. Like, this is how he looks. This is not like a caricature. It just looks weird. So now I can't recognize him when he looks like a normal person. Is this him? This is impossible. This does not look like him at all. I was not, you know, since I've been alive, Berlusconi has looked like this. Like this. This is how Berlusconi has always looked for me. Maybe he was born this way, but this is the kind of Italian dudes you will find in gangster movies, if you ask me. Like, even the young ones. I think Succession has a good, like, the main guy, this dude. I think he's a good, like, that's how gangster movie protagonists look like. And that's not it. I'm sorry, that's not it. I'm sorry if this is like your taste and stuff. You're just wrong, right? It does just like, that's just how it is. Like, this is not it. I know people who look like this, you know? I know so many people who look like this. I hate all of them, you know? Like, but let's go back. British actors, right? Is Christian Bale British? Is Christian Bale like conventionally attractive? I feel like maybe my theory is wrong. Christian Bale, I think, is conventionally attractive. You guys need to start saying if I'm wrong or if I'm right about these things, or I will like lose. I did not know he was English. What the fuck? Okay, my point was only really about 3 things. 3 people. It was about Eddie Redmayne. How the fuck do you... Daniel Day-Lewis is also like... Henry Cavill is English? What the I don't know how to pronounce any of these names. But we got the 3 ones, okay? We got Eddie Redmayne. Or Redmayne, I don't know. We got Tom Hiddleston. And we got Benedict Cumberbatch. Okay, these are my 3 cases. Okay, Hello, As. How you doing? Like, let's leave Benedict Cumberbatch last, because it's clearly the most clear of these examples. Eddie Redmayne, just like, he's just like the weird kid in school. Like, he looks like you'd be like friends with him if you're like ostracized from the rest of the group. Like, I would go in and like, who do I make friends with? And there's the one guy that doesn't have any other friends that has the empty seat besides him, and that's him. That's Eddie. In my opinion, if you ask me, that's him, you know. And somehow he's hot. I don't understand it. I don't find him particularly hot. Like, he's not like my type, but he's not ugly, you know. He's very pretty, but he shouldn't be, you know. He shouldn't be. I feel like he really shouldn't be. It's not my type. Not my type. So I can't really say, Lou. I think they do, though. I think they do. And I do think he's pretty. Who's that? Ron? Close, but no. Still from Harry Potter, though. Then we have Tom Hiddleston. I think Tom Hiddleston might be the most controversial. I don't think Tom Hiddleston is conventionally attractive. I think he has weird English actor face syndrome. Like, he is weird. He has this long face, barely any eyebrows. Matt Smith is the other last other example I want, you know. Let's bring him back. Matt Smith should not be attractive. Like, without hair, he looks a little bit more normal. Like, this is like a guy that could like play football in the team near you. You know what I mean? Like, you might find this guy, but like looking like this, who the fuck is this? 2 days left for what? I don't know. Like, he's perfect for this fucking Targaryen role because he just looks weird. Or like British royalty. I want to say he looks inbred. I don't want to say it. I'm not saying it. But those are two roles he get cast in. So, I'm sorry, British royalty or whatever. But at the same time, he looks hot. I don't understand it. You watch Doctor Who, and it's just this fucking guy, you know, walking around, and he looks nice. I swear to God, if you've never watched Doctor Who, you put on season 5, it's good. Because he's pretty. Very pretty. People fall in love with David Tennant, another clear example of someone who should not be hot, but then you watch him in things and you're like, yeah, sure, he's hot. It's not. Look at him. Who the fuck is this face? Somehow they work. I don't understand it. You got charisma for sure. Is that Matt Smith is like leagues above, in my opinion, personally. Maybe it's because, I don't know, prettier. Not usually into pretty boys, but when it comes to British actor Tom Hiddleston, pretty boy, like it shouldn't be. But then, you know, he just is. And impossible to understand. Benedict Cumberbatch, though, this is like absurd. Benedict Cumberbatch should not be hot in any shape or form. This should be like your uncle. This like kind of looks weird. Maybe he's tall, like he has that going on for him. Maybe, you know, when he grows a beard, maybe he's bearable to look at. This is not him, though. I understand. Maybe. Like, no picture of Benedict Cumberbatch looks good. I'm sorry to say, like, there's not a single one that you're like, yeah, I understand. Thank you, Rinza. And for the follow. And there is no picture in which not even Sherlock Holmes looks hot. I'm sorry, Lou. I thought the same. I thought Benedict Cumberbatch was hot, but no, it's just Sherlock who's hot. No, Sherlock is not. This is how he looks. Looks completely different. Sherlock Holmes, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, does not look anything like Benedict Cumberbatch. You will not convince me these two people are the same person. They're not even remotely like related. There's something about this, they're not. It's a scam, it's clearly a conspiracy. But not even picture of Benedict look good. When he's in movies and you're watching a moving picture, he looks hot. He looks nice. It's I don't understand. Let's find a gif. I don't know. Like, he looks like his face makes sense once it moves. This is not a good example, but I don't understand it. It makes no sense. It's like this for all of them. Matt Smith. Like I don't understand it. There's something about these fucking guys. They look look at this. None of this face makes sense. His smile though, so nice. I don't understand. Clara though, my god, she's so pretty. That's the reason why she's my favorite companion. Like, I'm sorry, this is like the most hated character in Doctor Who for some fucking reason, because people are babies and they hate her for no reason, but she's like so pretty too. That's it, I'm done. I thought the stream was cancelled, but thank you for this. No, yeah, I was talking about things. I don't know